think I'm live. Hey, guys. It's me, Audra Lowry Upchurch. I am super duper excited to pop in late tonight. And I know it's real late for me, right? You're not used to me showing up this late in the evening, but I'm super excited that I get to come on and talk with you guys about getting your manuscripts completed. Many of you know, a couple of weeks ago, we did an amazing program called the Get Your Author Life 30-Day Writing Bootcamp. If you were part of the boot camp, represent in the comments, okay? Let us know, hashtag bootcamper, and let us know if you were one of the over 90 aspiring authors that we had in our Get Your Author Life 30-Day Writing Bootcamp Challenge. It was such an amazing experience. And the motivation behind that bootcamp, the entire month of September, was I made a promise to someone dear to me, and the boot campers know this story, but I made a promise to someone dear to me that I would help as many authors as I could get published in 2020. So in the month of September, I put everything else aside, right? And I focused on helping these, I think it was 95 or 97 aspiring authors complete their manuscripts over 30 days. They had training every day. They had accountability every day. They had challenges every day. It was a lot. It was a lot, right? Hey, Renetta, glad to see you. Hey, Kayla. Is that Keela or Kate? I'm pronouncing your name all wrong. Lekya, is that it right? Help me get it right. And Renetta, glad to see you guys. But I really wanted to take some time and circle back and follow up with, am I frozen? Come on, StreamYard. Why am I frozen? Renetta, let me know if you can hear me in the comments, because I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Yeah, I'm frozen. Okay, y'all can hear me, so I'll deal with that. As long as y'all can hear me, at least I ain't making too weird of a face. I guess it'll kick back in soon enough. But I'll go ahead and bring to you my speaker that I have for you guys tonight. She's one of the participants from the Get Your Author Life 30-Day Writing Bootcamp. And she completed her manuscript. Can we give her some love in the comments? Can we go ahead and give her a virtual applause in the comments? Because she completed her manuscript. And we had so many authors who have been trying for years and years to finish their books. So for those that did complete, I just felt it was my responsibility to bring them before my audience. And let's hear how they overcame this obstacle. So without any further ado, I want to go ahead and bring her in. Oh, come on, StreamYard. What you doing? Are you there? Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Where's Audra? Good evening, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the celebratory congratulations. I'm so excited and so awesome and honored to take part of Audra's bootcamp. It has been an absolute blessing. This bootcamp helped me to write and produce a book that I needed on a very tight deadline, and it was just amazing. The training was amazing. We had dedicated writing time that was very much needed, and it was just absolutely amazing. We had accountability partners, which was OMG. Like, one of the best features of the boot camp was teaming up with somebody else who was trying to reach the same goal, and you guys holding each other accountable to making sure you had your dedicated writing time and that you met your goal. And so I so appreciated Audra for doing that. It was just absolutely amazing. So I'm not sure where Audra is. I'm pretty sure she had other questions to ask. So thank you guys so much for showing up. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I don't know where Audra went. StreamYard is free. Oh no. Keep sharing. Okay, you guys. So what helped me push? What helped me push was, one, I had to get this book done for my conference this weekend. And so what also helped me to overcome it was I used a tool called Timmy. And so I had a lot of Facebook lives, that I've done since like from 2016, 2017 up to current. And so me and my some of my team members went through those, selected some, I got them transcribed, I cleaned them up, kind of put them together in the order that they needed to flow in, and then I sent it to my editor. And so Timmy was an absolute godsend tool for me, because I actually didn't have the time to sit and actually write a book out as I normally do. And so I needed some assistance. So I had all this content that I already had available, and I needed to repurpose it. So for those of you who are struggling and you're saying, well, I don't have time to write, and you've done live videos, repurpose your content. Yes, Audra's back. Yes.
First of all, can we talk about technology real quick? This is why our conference is from text to technology, because technology is disrespectful. Disrespectful. Okay, I've been waiting to go live with Chantea all day long. It's gonna cut up. Somebody put SMH in the comments.
I know, right?
But I love your tenacity, and that, I believe that's also why your manuscript is complete, because you were just like, okay, technology happened, let's keep it rolling. So I love that about you, Chantea. And I'm so disappointed we won't be able to see each other in person at the Visionary Authors Summit, but I'm thankful for this opportunity here, so you can share your process, right? So yes, as Chantea was mentioning, we had trainings every day, we had accountability, and she showed up for herself. So, girl, I'm so proud of you. Did you tell the folks about your book title, the name of your book that you finished, and when it's going to launch? Give me those details.
Yes. So my book title is Graced Forward, and it has already launched. I'm so excited, you guys. So this is the book that I actually completed during, and if it had not been for Audra's bootcamp, I promise you this book would have not got done. Oh. So it made me focus. It made me tighten down. Because my whole thing was procrastination. I kept putting off what I could do today for tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. And so I had to make a decision. Either I wanted to write the book or I didn't. And a lot of authors, we say, well, I don't have time. Well, the truth is we make time for things that are important. And so I had to prioritize. And so my book was our priority. And I had to make time for it.
Well, we were so glad you were a part. What did you think about the boot camp being 30 days? Because I had a lot of slack from folks about the length of the boot camp. And I have my opinion, which I'll share in a moment. But I'd love to hear as a participant talk about the boot camp being 30 days.
I absolutely love the boot camp was for 30 days because, for one, for me, for somebody who is a procrastinator, it made me focus and it made me hunker down. If it had been longer, I probably would have took my time and say, oh, well, I got 40 more days. Right. Oh, I got 30 more days. But being that I had to get it done in 30 days, it was like, listen, let's get it. Let's get it. No excuses. Let's get it. So I loved it. It made me focus.
I agree. I think 30 days. Well, what's funny is a lot of the folks had withdrawal afterwards. I was getting the text messages and the messenger messages like, oh my gosh, what do you mean we don't have our study hall session tonight at 6:00? What are you talking about? So a lot of folks had withdrawal afterwards, which was good. But while we did it for 30 days, we wanted to create the habit. We wanted to create the habit that every day, this is the time you write. And for many of our authors, some of these folks have been wanting to finish their books for 10 years, 5 years. I mean, it was really refreshing to see folks clearly get to the finish line. So if you know an author that is struggling, tag them in the comments. If you know someone who has an amazing story to share and they just haven't gotten it done yet, tag them in the comments. Because I believe watching people like Chantea will encourage them. Because in August, this was her book. Show them the book again, honey. In August, that book didn't exist. It didn't exist. And by her joining the boot camp for 30 days, hunkering down, writing, staying committed, being open to the accountability, and sometimes the trainings, they were a little tough because we had some therapists come in and do trainings and help folks get their whole author life.
Whole author life together, like no excuses.
No excuse will do. And I'm so proud of Chantea that she got to the finish line and now has something to show for the hard work. I think that happens to a lot of authors as well. They write and write and write and write and never finish, so they never get the reward.
Absolutely.
So all they have is the negative feelings associated with the writing, the disappointments, the frustration, the letdown, because it's been stretched over for such a long period, right? Mm-hmm. But having that completed book in your hand, there's no way. Yeah.
No, I was almost in tears when I opened up the first shipment. I was just like, I did it.
It's so dope. Well, I'm so excited for you, Chantea. Can you let the viewers know how they can keep in touch with you, how they can get to know more about you?
Yes, you can follow me on all social media at Greater Women, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to purchase the book, you can go to greaterwomen.com, go to the store, and it's available now. Thank you, Audra, for not only doing the boot camp, but also allowing me to come on and share my story. I'm so humbled and grateful and sad that I cannot see you in a couple of weeks, but I will settle for this.
Well, you get to be at the summit, so you'll get to see me, but I won't see you in person, but you'll be at the summit. So, and we're going to make it amazing for you. But the boot camp was something, child.
I'm ready.
We got some nice surprises in store. We've got some nice surprises in store for you guys. And for you guys watching live or catching the replay, if you have been frustrated by not completing your manuscript, or you completed it, but the entire process was frustrating because you felt rushed, you felt being pulled in different directions, right? Or you're still just dreaming about being an author and you have questions for Chantea, leave them in the comments and make sure you tag her in the comments, okay? Yeah. I'm sure she'll circle back around and connect with you because Absolutely. We are all in different phases of this journey. But what's most important is we are not here by accident. And there is an assignment for each and every one of us. So make sure you are writing out your assignment. You're getting it done. It's time for you to get your author life, honey. You've been dreaming of being a writer. Make it happen, just like Chantea Williams did. Love you, honey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you're not a part of Mastering Meaningful Manuscripts, which is my online community, come on over. Come on over to Mastering Meaningful Manuscripts and get your entire author life. Have a great night, guys.